Gronkowski and Noodle.
My name is Pablo from Mexico.
Buenos dias.
I've been hearing a lot about your group. They've been saying y'all weren't gonna make it to season 3. Can y'all, put something towards that?
Ooh. People only say that when they feel threatened. Ooh. They know we on that. They know we on their heels. That's why they say that.
Yeah. So what makes y'all the best podcast? I got you.
Well, You Ask Podcast is the best because we're going to give y'all the realness, the rawest opinions when y'all ask us questions.
Okay.
Back. 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 Get it. Get it. Get it. You know I'm a boss if you checking facts. You know I've been on since a cabbage patch. If your music don't hit it, don't send me that. And my only rebuttal is where you at. You know I'm a boss if you checking facts. You know I've been on since a cabbage patch. And if your music don't hit it, don't send me that. And my only rebuttal is where you at.
Yo, it's your girl, DJ Baby Blue Diamond.
It's your boy, your fella, T1.
It's your boy D, aka Mr. Live Bob.
And this is
Well You Ask
Podcast.
Man, and we are back with another dope episode. First, before we start off, I want to say thank you to our guest last episode, that man Dwayne, aka DW Goodlow. He has a series coming out called Our Life, A Little Shade. It's supposed to be dropping soon, so if you haven't seen the intro, we're going to play that real fast before we get into the topics for tonight, so I know you're going to definitely love it.
Wait, hold on, before you do it, ain't DW on Darkwing Duck?
Yeah.
DW
is Darkwing Duck.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
DW is also the sister of Arthur.
DW.
DW is also the sister of Arthur.
Oh, shit. I didn't really watch all.
Nah, man. Darkwing Duck, though.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, that too.
Launch Spider-Man Quack.
Shout out to DW Goodlow with the Odd Life of Shade. That should be dropping soon. Make sure you support it. I think it comes out on Tuesdays. So make sure you go ahead and support whenever it comes out. That's been like a good, project. And plus, we support black, everything black. Everything black. So how was y'all week so far? We have not been asking that. How y'all been?
I know, right?
How have y'all been?
Well, no, it's been a while
How's the
since
kids? How's the family? Are y'all stressed? Are y'all not stressed?
You stressed, you alive.
That's you. But how's the kids? How's the family? I know your wife just had a birthday.
Yeah.
What? Happy belated birthday, Miss Perry, Mrs. Perry, Brittany Perry.
What y'all
do? Did y'all do the interview for the birthday?
You in my business.
She is.
Nah,
Is baby number 3 coming for the birthday?
Yeah, see, there you go.
I'm joking.
There you go.
like we as us and the kids did something last weekend. This weekend it just be us. So.
Okay. One of my coworkers, her husband just had a birthday, so she went out on Airbnb for him. Did the whole
I always wanted to do
weekend getaway.
Airbnb.
They did a weekend getaway.
I was in a video at an Airbnb.
Was it nice?
It was cool. The house he had was lit. I mean, it had the lights behind all the entertainment system and everything.
It was clean. Cool. It was a nice little spot.
First one here. Yes, you are, Miss Anderson. Thank you for tuning in. How you been? How's your kids? How's life?
Kids is good. Wife is good. She finally done with school, so that's.
Oh, get it! Congratulations.
That's master teacher in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Master teacher.
Yes.
Let's talk about these tacos. He didn't bring us.
Yeah,
I just made them though.
I
didn't just make
I
them.
was dead serious about
We
that.
were.
I
We
was
supposed to have
serious.
tacos made by D. And
I got y'all next time. My bad. Why did them both look at me?
you trust that?
No, I don't.
I don't.
I'm not-
But it was, you gotta understand, like
You know how
it was
long
like,
it took you to give me my bottle of liquor?
it took a minute. It took a minute,
It show did.
like 2 weeks.
Show did.
But I
But-
had good intentions on drinking.
Did he?
Yeah, he got it.
Eventually.
Eventually.
He got it. He got it before he came to this studio, I think, right?
Yeah.
Eventually. Took him long enough.
Hey,
So what kind of sauce you made? Chicken, beef,
this is regular turkey.
turkey. Okay. What do you like? What do y'all like in your tacos? Inside, minus the meat.
Cheese and lettuce.
That's it. You just
Cheese,
cheese.
lettuce, tomato,
No sour cream.
sour
no salsa.
cream. I ain't do
I
guacamole,
can do
but
salsa, but like I'm not really into sour cream like that.
Tabasco.
It's all
like-
good. He's not from
I
San
use
Antonio.
Cholula. I use the Cholula sauce.
Okay.
He's not from
Get some
San
kind of spice.
Antonio. He
Get
don't
some kind of
understand.
spice.
What do y'all like on
But
your
I don't really do
tacos?
salsa on my tacos either. Like, you talking about the like the
Picante.
okay
I do picante.
on tacos?
No, because you know they have the dip and then they have salsa.
Oh yeah.
You know they have.
Well, I just use it for nachos. Like my mom.
Yeah,
made
so I
nachos.
do picante.
Y'all need my mom. I'm gonna have my mom make some nachos for like our podcast anniversary and stuff. We should.
We should.
do
Every one of our parents should bring a dish. Make a dish.
I know my mom.
Your
I'm
parents
bringing
are
deviled eggs.
My mom always.
Yeah. Your mom.
She can ship us some cookies.
Ship us some cookies. Some of them famous cookies.
Cookies. Stumbling
Man.
cookies.
I ain't got no kids. I work with kids. I've been good. The kids have been cracking me up. Very funny. We had the kids draw us.
For real?
We did.
Did you bring one?
I have one on my picture. I should have posted it to show y'all, but I have one on my. You can see it on
Have you
Snap.
seen those? Have you seen those videos of a dude reacting to kids
Drawing?
drawing celebrities?
No.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
He got one
But
with Cardi B.
This is one. This is supposed to be me at the end. That's my supervisor, and that's another lady. I said my supervisor looked like Phil and Lil's mom.
Oh. Shut.
Man, y'all sound hungry, Mrs. McGarry. We are Mrs. McGarry. He didn't bring us no food. You over there eating all the tacos. We are hungry.
I mean, we'll be here for a minute. I'll cash up some gas money.
I know. We both cash out the gas money.
we got one car.
Oh.
Y'all
Man,
like stop by the house.
Nah, man, you really fucked up.
You really are.
Bro, there was
Because I'm
no
gonna
way
lie,
for
every
you
time
to-
you said that, and I was like, I want tacos. I was thinking about it since I got off
I'm
work.
like, yo, like I'm dead serious. Like I even said it in the chat.
Really, it's supposed to be on Tuesday.
It don't matter.
So, yeah, you did say those were tacos.
Yeah, taco is a taco.
I got y'all. My bad, man. My bad.
But we do have a game night coming up. It's gonna be us versus if this mic could not talk
Yeah.
versus socially responsible. And you know, we already know who's gonna win because I got T1 on my team, and we gonna be the best duo. We put him as we put him as the host because he's been losing, and we don't need that. We don't need no losing streak.
You better not lose.
'Cause what they say, if you can't teach, you
better not
coach.
lose.
So if you can't win, you host.
You better not lose. I just know that.
Oh, of course not.
If you
Of
lose-
course not.
I'm a
But
big
you
question
lied.
directly that
Even
you don't know.
Even though I did not
I'm
go
gonna force
up
Travis to answer all the questions.
even though I don't go up in the hood, I do be watching
Gonna
some
be a
good
lot of-
stuff. I
No,
watch
you gotta
Menace to
experience.
Society. I'll be watching Boys in the Hood.
So if you don't have a handle, how you turn the water on? What you use to turn the water on?
a screwdriver, not a screwdriver, but a wrench. A wrench, whatever it's called. A wrench.
He said,
A wrench.
Wrench around and wrench it out.
That's what I was thinking in my
Yeah,
head.
you do.
That's what I was thinking in my head.
Hey, I
Man,
wanted to
T
ask-
Woo Woo,
I
what
always
up,
wanted to
Ben?
ask you.
I heard T Woo Woo's in the
yeah,
gym.
yeah.
He's
He got a
ready to
fight
boxing
coming up.
fight coming up. And I
Oh, Ben, what's happening?
I think we're supposed to sponsor him again. I don't know. Ben, give us that information. Let us know what's going on with the fight again.
Yeah, hit the inbox, man.
Hit the-
Actually, they rules expecting it.
Which one? Is that the one you posted? That's not the one you just posted, right?
What?
It was the dude that you just posted. Fighting.
I don't think that's.
No, that wasn't rule.
That was
my
your teammate.
That was my teammate.
Okay.
What up, overtime husband?
Oh, how did that go?
But he lost. He lost.
But I mean,
But looking at the numbers, he shouldn't have lost.
that was at Madison Square, right?
I sent you the email, Ben. Ben, I'm gonna send you the podcast email because the email you sent it to is full. Don't send it to my radio email. That's full of songs.
She was about to say trash.
I was. You caught me. It's full of songs. So don't send it to me. But
And then how did you get those? What? Those are stickers on that cup? That was a tight. That was a plain.
no, those are stickers. You just supposed
Yeah.
You just put it on the cup. I gave stickers. You supposed to know.
We need to do
So
that.
shout out to Overtime Hustling. Thank you for having us on your show. We did Turtles. We did Winging It. Dope show. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday to Winging It. Get your hot wings. Stay up late and tune in. Fridays is Turtles, I think. And
Is that the one we was on?
we was on, yeah, we was on.
Oh, you was on for a little bit.
Y'all a little bit. And then
Then I
also,
did
I like that one.
Then I did another one for
Yeah.
wrestling.
for the
Oh
rest-
yeah.
And
How does that
also,
look?
That was good. That was good.
See, I was
Yeah,
interested.
I don't
But see,
know.
KG would be he.
I tuned in a little bit, but I didn't tune all the way because, I'm not too big of a fan of wrestling like that. I'm too dead. I wouldn't know what
Do you know any wrestlers?
I do.
Name 5.
I know one, John Cena.
Oh my god.
Can't see me.
You can't name 5?
And Batista, because apparently my ex was Batista. Batista.
He did look like Batista.
I know, of course, the what? Wayne, of course. What's the guy that does Wayne? No, it's not Wayne Johnson. And then also,
was that 3?
that's 3. And then the guy that said, brother, I'm trying to think his name, the white dude with the orange tan.
I know what you're talking about.
I can't think of his
Say his
name.
name.
I'm trying to think. Hogan, because the book
Hey,
Hogan.
that's 4.
Book Hogan had he had the.
You over here coaching?
No, he did.
Oh, I
The,
thought you guys had to look over.
and then also,
All right, so that's 4.
that's 4. You said 5,
That's
right?
a strong 4 though.
You said 5, right?
That's a solid
5.
4.
Yeah, that's a solid.
Can you name one from the early 90s, late 90s, 2000s?
I don't know why I'm thinking of the guy. He's white. He has long
There's
hair,
a lot of them white.
long black hair that's curly with the crazy eyes.
The crazy eyes, long
Long
black
black
hair,
hair?
curly eyes.
Crazy eye. He kind of looks like that. He looks like the that guy that played the superhero. The sea superhero, not Maui. Aquaman.
Roman Reigns.
You look, yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah,
you go.
All right, that's strong.
There you go.
That's strong.
I thought you were gonna say like Sting,
I didn't
Macho
watch,
Man, Randy
I didn't watch
Savage.
wrestling like that. Wrestling's fake.
Oh,
Written fair say, not
yeah.
gonna lie. Guests are nice, but I just miss seeing them be together.
Right.
How Perry.
I ain't gonna lie neither. I do
Yeah.
I
miss it with just us 3 because we
Yeah.
already got our chemistry down. Not to knock our guests.
We
You
love
know,
our
we
guests.
want guests on here, but sometimes this is my personal opinion as a podcaster.
Say it.
This is no shots at anybody that's doing
Say it.
podcast.
Pop out. You
But-
shoot shots.
I feel
It's a
like
22.
if you can't hold your podcast down with just you and your partner or whatever, I don't know.
Shots fired. Okay, Ben said I
The
got.
whole first season was just us.
Yeah.
Ben said that I got 2 boxers now. So Woo Woo a heavyweight and Snap is a light heavyweight. We
Okay.
can talk about this new Bruno Mars and Silk Sonic song.
Oh, I heard
I
a
heard
clip
a bit
of
about
it.
it. Something about. Yeah, I know it.
This bitch.
There you go.
I need to hear the whole song though.
But I love their style. I'm not gonna lie.
Who
I'm
is it?
feeling
Bruno and who?
Bruno
Anderson
Mars,
Paak.
Innocent Pack.
Anderson. Oh,
I like their style. I like that. But you know who reminds me of them? Cadillac Music.
Oh, shout out
Hopefully
to
we can
Cadillac
get them on the
Music.
show.
Shout out to
But
Cadillac
Cadillac
Music.
Music remind me of if you mix them with Outkast and they had kids, it'd be Cadillac Music. Because they can also rap too besides singing. So
They're like a soul.
they're like a soul. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Kind of remind me of Outkast a little bit with that. I love Silk Sonic.
What you call it too? I seen a post where they said, this is kind of fucked up, but I don't agree with this. But they said Andre 3000 is the Lil Nas X of our generation.
What?
Yeah,
I'm offended.
Wait a
because
minute,
I guess
say
because of
that
the way
again?
he dressed.
No.
But we know Andre.
But he didn't just like that in the beginning.
But we know he's not gay.
But he didn't just like that in the beginning.
No, he didn't.
Nah,
He just like that after he got with Erica Badu. Just like Common changed when he got with Erica Badu.
Common changed?
Common been the same dude.
Nah, Common.
Common changed.
He was a gay rapper.
Well, yeah, because he was going with Ice Cube.
Ice
and
Cube
all that shit.
doing
But
that.
And then when he got with Erica
I'm talking about
Badu.
his shirts and what,
That
Yeah,
one,
he
that wasn't no gangster. That was a peaceful nigga.
Common changed. Thank you, Mrs.
Not
Perry.
when he was beefing with Ice Cube.
No, I'm saying, cause like,
Yeah, that was a.
if you go back and look at that beef documentary,
Mm-hmm.
they talked about it. And Mac 10 was like, I thought it was whack because Common ain't even no rah-rah type of nigga.
Right.
So that tells you then if a thoroughbred is telling you this nigga ain't no thoroughbred,
He ain't no. That ain't no gangster.
But I think at that
But
time,
the way he dressed too changed a little bit too. Common didn't dress the way he did.
I mean, but I think a lot of people changed the way they dress though, from the '90s to, you know what I'm saying? Because even Ice Cube don't dress well. He kind of dressed.
Ben said that no.
Still with it.
Ben said no, he was not because them people in New York was wearing them in see-through shirts and leather pants.
They was those. Oh, they was, man. I forgot about that.
Mrs. Perry said he's always been chill, but he.
It was niggas
changed
here.
his style.
And when mom was going out, I didn't see pictures. Cause shout out to my mama. I was with my mama everywhere. So
My mom.
I didn't see some dudes wearing some clothes.
Shout out to his mama. If you ain't never
Nah,
heard,
she was on the phone.
if you ain't never heard his mama talk, man, she will keep you laughing. You would think you literally talking to his sister or somebody. The way they talk to each other, you think that's his sister, that's his cousin.
It's a mutual love, man. That's
Common denominator.
That's how
Miss
it's supposed to be,
Badu.
man. You're supposed to be able to express yourself to your
Yeah.
parents.
It would.
Hey, do we speaking of Erica, do we know if her perfume was successful? Do we got
It wasn't a perfume.
or
It
what
was incense
or whatever it was?
or a candle.
No,
It was a candle.
was it a candle?
It was a candle. It was a candle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a candle.
Was it successful? Like what's the
Yeah,
what's
It-
what's the
it got sold out.
Mhm.
They sold out.
I'm pretty sure at
They
the
sold out.
beginning people get it, but
There was a candle.
what's the
Yeah.
re-up? You know what I'm saying?
Have y'all seen them pimps and how they used to dress?
Hey man, look, back in the day, I mean, if you ain't seen that Dave Chappelle episode with
the player haters ball?
the player haters ball and when Charlie Murphy is telling
I got a slapping.
like
Tell me the one with no, that's Charlie Murphy.
Yeah. When he tells those
Nothing
stories,
somebody
like
else.
when they used to dress like with suits on with no shirts, and
Like
even the dudes in
And then play basketball like that.
what's the movie Kid and Play House Party? The niggas that look grown and the nigga had his shirt
Trying to
off
high
his,
school.
his shirt off his shoulders. And
Let's talk about that. Why they trying to convince us that they were high schoolers? We
them niggas was
knew.
grown.
Wrong.
Niggas was at least 30.
Have
Yeah,
y'all
they
seen
were.
Players Ball on
Nigga had a
Showtime?
full
When I was
beard.
small.
See what?
I said I seen the Players Ball on Showtime when I was small.
Players Ball?
Mm.
Oh yeah. That was on HBO. Right? I think.
But
Bishop Don Magic Wall.
tonight
The
we have
Bishop.
two main topics we want to get to, and then after that we want to let y'all, get to know us a little bit. I know y'all seen us, but do y'all really know us a little bit? We're gonna take all our secrets, but we're just gonna, have some fun. But first off, shout out to the people who made it. Not really shout out, but to the people who made it out from Houston. I know videographer Key. She was in Houston at the concert, and she made it out safely. And to the people. Mr. Travis Scott, to the people who did make it out, safely, our thoughts and prayers go to you and your family. I know that's a trying time. A lot of people are upset with Kylie Jenner post.
What she said?
I didn't really
She
read.
posted.
She made a post about it. Something.
On like what, Twitter?
Yeah, I think on. I don't know. I think on Instagram.
I'm not on
But
Twitter like that.
I think the Shade Room had reposted it, and some people didn't like the comment she made.
I know a lot of
exactly
people
what it was.
that
Some
was
people said she
insensitive.
was insensitive. She was.
Oh,
They
sister.
said she was not
Insensitive.
insensitive. And then also, there's some artists lately who's been having shows and been checking on their people. Like Tiana Taylor's been checking on her people. Someone else had a
Yeah.
concert and stopped and said,
Even Randy Orton from the WWE, when he was coming back from his match, he was like a little kid, like he's about to get squished, and he like saved the little kid from like, yo.
So a lot of
stop.
people lately,
Right.
and Tiana Taylor like, you ain't gonna
Shout out
have
to
me.
Randy Orton.
Tiana Taylor, you ain't gonna have me on the news. Hey, are you doing good? And she brought the girl upstage
But
and everything.
I don't think people realize I guess more because it's being recorded and stuff more. But I don't think people realize, like, have y'all ever seen a Michael Jackson concert? Like, it was people literally passing out of there. They was carrying people out like.
Yeah, but like you got to remember too, a lot of Mike's venues. Well,
He was doing stadiums.
It helped those many people.
And held them. Yeah,
The Travis Scott thing, like, okay, because he getting drugged because of the incident, right? But it's 50. If it's like 50,000 people, how he's supposed to?
They sold too many tickets or whatever.
No, it wasn't even that. It was people that didn't even have tickets. They bum rushed security. Like,
so they were trying to get on stage.
Yeah, like there was no way for venues like that, for events like that, they never have enough security. Like when me and Brittany was in Houston for the Millennium Tour, we were in a theater, so our venue had seats and everything like that, right? But so like nobody was finna get nobody was about to get trampled on. But even then, like I'm looking around, they got maybe maybe 2 squad cars out there, and the rest of them is unarmed security. If something was to jump off, there's no way they can contain that.
Exactly. Shout out to Miss Austin for tuning in. That is the Sam Pluto show. We will be on there on the 30th, I think. It's a music review show. And he played my song. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I got to go ahead and re-record that, but I did send it. Thank you for playing my song. Miss Anderson said, I saw that. I guess he's talking about the treat. And Ben DeMonte said that that was not Travis Scott's fault. This could have happened at a country show, rock and roll show, Coachella. But they doing Travis Scott wrong. Yeah, they canceling him. They said they don't want him to perform at Coachella.
Yeah, but here's the thing too. This ain't the first time Travis Scott did that's been involved in some shit like this. Like he has been charged for inciting a riot. I
didn't see the baby recently because he was allowed back at the Rolling Loud. Like I seen him saying, "Hey, you all right? All right, move out the way. Hey, where my mosh pit at? Y'all get ready. Hey, where my?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we know what happens in the mosh pit.
but the mosh pit ain't nothing but so where he can crowd surf. That's what a mosh pit is.
I thought the mosh pit is where they run it. Well,
no,
I guess it's different.
No, that's a totally different thing.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
That's a totally different thing. A mosh pit.
Because I've seen them crowd surf.
Yeah, that's a mosh pit. He jumps in the mosh pit. And what he did before, he was like, "Hey, move you out. He good? Okay, get him out the way.
Him out the way. I've seen that.
Get this person who's clearly like not safe right now. Get him out the way, and then make sure my." So
you
that's
think
not even the
you
same
think this
thing.
is gonna affect how other artists do their concert?
It already is. Like I said, artists.
Yeah, like they are very artists. Like Blue had mentioned earlier.
Taylor,
people are very cognizant
concert
of what's going on around them now. Like the performers, like I said, WWE do, Randy Orton, Tiana Taylor. They are very cognizant of what's going on, like in front of them, around them, like after them.
Yes, I was just about to mention that. Everyone thinks it's a conspiracy because they were saying how, I guess one of Travis Scott's posts or someone who was posting the event said, "We're gonna pour into you tonight. We're gonna." So they was just saying like subliminal stuff. Also, they had a video of Travis Scott saying, someone in the audience kept saying, keep performing. Because Travis Scott said, "Who told me to stop performing?" So, but it's hard when you cut out videos and paste it together to make it look like they said one thing.
Yeah. I mean, and as an artist, you're going to check up on your crowd, but then at the same time, you got people that's not being affected that's like, we don't care, I'm mad. I still want to see you go. So.
What happened was,
I don't think it's solely on him.
He didn't have the power like Selena. Did y'all see the Selena movie when everybody was all pushing and stuff, and Selena said, she's like, come on.
It wasn't 50,000 people there either.
It's probably more than 50,000 people for Selena. That's Selena.
That's Selena.
I know, I'm joking, but yeah.
Selena did numbers.
She did.
I agree.
That dude said I'm starting a security company because they're going to be on the man. LOL.
It look like the. What was that? What that say? You look like the. He look like the dude.
He was like the girl that killed Selena.
Oh, that's a hard boy.
That is. Shout out to
You don't want to look like that.
Spy MC. He's a dope guy rapper from San Antonio, man. But that is crazy. So what's been going on in the world of sports? I haven't really been keeping up with sports a lot this year.
Well, my Eagles still struggling, but the Cowboys got their ass.
The Cowgirls. We call them Cowgirls.
and
They got
cowboys.
their ass
Cowgirls.
mixed. They got that star shoved up their ass and then yanked out and then shoved again.
How's y'all basketball team doing?
My basketball team is Miami Heat. I don't know. I don't usually keep up until basketball until around when the playoffs about to start.
Yeah.
That's when it really did good. But I did. Me and Travis was just talking about a clip we seen. Jokic, right? I think it was Jokic and Morris, one of the Morris brothers. In basketball, if you play basketball, if you know anything about basketball, if you go on a fast break and it's numbers and you got the numbers, chances are that other team is going to foul you to stop the play, right? So ultimately, that's what the Morris brother did. I think what sparked Jokic though is that the Morris brother has history of fouling like that.
Yeah.
So he took offense to it.
Right.
When in actuality, it was a basketball player trying to stop it. But on the flip side, they both got ejected, which I don't agree with.
They both got ejected.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
Did Jokic get fined?
Jokic got fined. He got suspended a game too. But Morris did nothing happened with Morris as far as that.
He was hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt. But then then the Twitter situation happened with the brothers on both sides.
They got into it?
Yeah, so the Jokic brothers, they were never on social media like that. But they created a Twitter account specifically just to respond to
that.
Because
I'm pretty sure the other Morris brothers.
The other Morris brother said something, and that's when they created the account to respond directly to him.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So Jokic was like Jokic brother was like, yeah man, let's just leave it on the court because the other Morris brother was like, oh, okay, noted, I see that.
Because I seen Jimmy Butler we could take this to the back.
Ben says that he pushed him from the back, so he got suspended. Ben also said that Aaron Rodgers got his team fined $30.
Aaron Rodgers?
30,000. Sorry,
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah,
he did. And then, but what about him?
Yeah,
what did team get?
It's Aaron Rodgers misled me about his vaccination status and all that.
What about
But the team I'm not gonna say Aaron got them fined.
The team got them
fined because they did not follow up.
Right.
They allowed whatever he said
to just go
to just be that.
Because that was early in the season.
Exactly. That was before the season.
And I like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league right now.
But check it out. What's the point of suspending Aaron Rodgers for getting COVID or finding off of a treatment that he felt that was necessary for him and his body that he was comfortable with? He still gets COVID. Why fine him, but you're not gonna fine Lamar for getting COVID?
Right.
And that's my quarterback. That's my team's quarterback. But you're not gonna find Lamar. He got COVID and he got vaccinated. So it's like, what? Both sides.
Season, right?
No, that was this season.
Is it this season?
Both sides, or I think it was last season.
So they switched the game.
Yeah, it was last season. Last season. Each team or each side had a guy who got some sort of treatment to combat this. And they both still end up getting COVID.
Yeah.
So it's not like COVID is a cure. No, not COVID. It's not like the vaccine is a cure for COVID.
Yeah.
Because it's not. It's just a vaccine to help you fight off the. That's all it is. So what's wrong with Aaron saying, "Hey," and what was it? Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan caught COVID.
He said he was 72 hours.
Right, because he was doing something totally different other than taking the vaccine.
Right.
So if you are taking care of yourself, who cares?
People don't. I think some people is stuck in traditional ways of okay, we're gonna take what the government is telling us to face value versus whenever you go to the hospital for illness or anything, you never are getting the cure. You're getting the Band-Aid for the cure.
Yeah.
Because the money comes in, you coming back, getting this medication over and over again.
Yep.
So when you have somebody like Joe Rogan that speaks out about stuff like that, you know, people go. He had doctors on there, and he's telling them like, I think the interviewee, when he said that dude was in the medical field.
Right.
He's like, man, I was over mine in 72 hours. I did this, and this. It was good. And if you haven't had COVID before, it's ways. Once you find out you got it, you got to start doing your shit right away.
Yeah.
Get your water intake up. You got to get your vitamins in. And what people don't tell you got to get your minerals in. And do not sit around. You got to stay, no matter how tired you are, walk around your house.
Active.
You know what I'm saying? Stay active. Don't lay on your back because your mucus and everything drains backwards.
Yeah.
And people get infected and hurt more because it's just sitting there.
They want to.
You know what I'm saying? So it's ways to beat it just by getting the vaccine. Because I don't know if y'all noticed or not, people that got a vaccine has died from COVID too.
Yeah.
So it's not the all be all. And I know a lot of people know this already, but I just want to. It seems like some people look down. Some people look down on you when you don't have the vaccine. Like, who do you think you are? I'm like, hey, look, bro. How long we been taking the flu vaccine? You know what I'm saying? I ain't took the flu vaccine in like almost 10 years. I ain't had the flu in 10 years.
I took the COVID. I took the booster, and then I took the flu. So.
Which one? Which you had Johnson?
So I had the Johnson, and then I took the Pfizer for the booster.
Okay.
And then I got the
Was it a difference? Like,
The
did you
symptoms?
Yeah.
Man, it hit me at work. I hate it. So I took it like on a Thursday. On a Friday, I was doing fine at work, normal day. And then next minute I know, one of my coworkers came up to me and did this. They're like, why are you freezing cold? I was like, I don't know. I was freezing cold. I had to be a onesie on, warm up. And the next minute I got hot with the.
See, that's how. How did you? So what was your
when you got the shot?
No, not when you got the shot, but when you got COVID. Like, did you feel different to where you be like, oh, maybe this is something? Because I know I felt different. I knew it was something when I did it.
I had the vaccine before.
That's right, you did.
I got, before.
Because you were telling us about your homeboy.
Right.
Yeah.
So my symptoms weren't that like I was.
Yeah, because we
I
talked
found
to
out
you.
on.
Did you get taste buds?
I lost my sense of smell. I couldn't smell anything. But at the same time, I thought it was it could have been a combination of things as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I woke up from a nap the day my homeboy called me and he was like, yo, see, I was in contact with somebody that's a confirmed case.
Okay.
I had just woke up from a nap and I had the fan in my face, so my allergies and my sinuses were all jacked up anyway.
Yeah. See, I got.
So I couldn't smell anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
but I know I had, But I know I had COVID because I got tested. But after, I think the last symptom I had was like my sense of smell. But that lasted a day.
Oh yeah.
That only lasted a day. I never had a fever.
I had one of my first.
I never had a
first
fever.
day.
I never had a fever. It felt like I had one, but I didn't have one. And like my lower back probably ached a little bit, but it wasn't terrible at all.
I had because I was fine the whole day until about 6 or 7 at night, and I was telling my wife like, I'm freezing. She's like, you cold? Like, I'm not cold. And when she said that, I'm like, nah, because she's the one that be freezing, right? So
I kept going back and forth, so that was happening.
Yeah, so then I'll get my wrap up in my robe or something,
right. And
then I get hot. And then I was like, yeah. And she was like, she checked my temperature. I was at like a 103 or something like that. So she was like, we don't want to say that you got COVID, but you need to get tested. So I'm like, all right, cool. So that's when I got tested. When I got tested and I found that I had it, boom. I was like, okay, cool. But then like 2 days after that, like I was still fatigued. I had that. Like I would move around a little bit and then I get tired. Like it was this dude that came to the house talking about AT&T fiber wire and shit like that. And like we sitting there talking, and like I literally got tired to where I had to put my hands on my knees. Like I'm like, hey bro, like, we done? Cause like I can't stand up that much longer. Like, oh, okay. So I had that. Then like my last 3 days of it, I lost my smell and my taste.
Right.
And it happened. My wife made some stew, and I was like, I'm eating. I'm like, I cannot taste it. And I was like, not the stew.
Ben says that I'm vaccinated just for my job purposes. He also said I had a fever, but I sweated it out when I took a nap. Miss Anderson said I don't think that a job should make you mandatory getting a shot. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Why? Like
It's not. You can't though. It's against the law.
Yeah, it's against the law now. Like, but I'm saying before it became a law. If you're,
Well, no, I'm saying like legally. I mean, they can let you go. Ultimately, they can let you go, but they can't say if you don't get this shot, X, Y, and Z, because that you can't mandate.
That's like trying to mandate kids to get shot. You can't mandate kids.
Right.
To
You
get shot.
can put it like say
Actually,
we can't have you working here.
You can't have you working here.
Because the other thing would be you're gonna have to get tested every week. That's like the byproduct of it.
right.
But instead of them saying that, they're gonna just say, if you don't get the vaccine, we're gonna have to let you go. But like lawyers is like they can't, like literally they can't make you get a vaccine at all. Like it's no, even Joe Biden has said it's a mandate for all the federal people to get the vaccine, but it's like no paperwork behind it, no law that say we have to get it. So that's why you got a lot of people walking off their job. Like, okay, that's cool. We're gonna let 30 people walk off the job. Now what you gonna do? Oh, okay, y'all can get tested every week. That's what the NFL too. I think if you don't get the vaccine, you gotta get a weekly test. So
that's something I want to bring us.
but SAISD,
is mandatory.
they made it mandatory. It's
not mandatory.
it's unlawful,
in our
but
district
they was like, if you don't have vaccine, you're gonna have to let you go.
It's not mandatory in our district.
Well, it's the same thing with the flu shot.
It is.
Has the flu shot ever been mandatory?
Yeah, like bro, that's a part of what you have to do before kids can go to school. That happens every year.
My
This
kids,
is against your religion.
you got religions. They even getting rid of that. Like you can't use that no more. But my kids haven't had the flu shot.
You know what?
Not in a minute. I haven't had
You
the
know
flu
what?
shot in
I
like
think
10 years.
to be honest with you, I
I don't think
they want that no more.
Not anymore. It used to be.
Think about it.
It
They
used
was
to
on
be.
it hard when we
But
was coming
when we
up.
was little,
Yeah, when we was coming up, yeah. But that's
Nah,
the
that
point.
was
That's
like-
kind of the point I'm
yeah,
making.
if
You
you
know
want
what I'm
it,
saying? At some point,
It's
they
all
can
right.
say, "Hey, you can't come to school before because they've done it with the flu shot before."
Yeah, there's certain vaccines you can't go to school. You can't go.
That's
to
what I'm
school
saying.
for that, so-
That's the same thing.
Anderson says that it's all right if you want to get it or not, but not for work. Ben says I'm an electrician, so I'm at people's houses and at the zoo working. They have animals that die.
Yeah, it's animals that actually got it.
I want to talk about this because we always talk about mental health, and I know mental health is important. But Ben Simmons fined $360,000 for missing recent game. Philadelphia 76ers will continue to do so until his mental health issues are addressed. Now, basketball players.
Wait.
They're fining him that much.
That's what I'm going to talk about. Yes.
360,000.
So this is what I want to talk about. I know. Okay, now I
mental health
that's what I
issues?
want to talk about. Now I know any sport they fine you for a lot of stuff, and some of this stuff I feel like is ridiculous, including like why when he's trying to get his life together. Now if I push you, if I start a fight, fine me. I get that. If I'm doing something disorderly, fine me. But get my health together so I can play a game for you.
You know what?
And
They did the
what
same
that
thing
takes 10?
initially
What that
with
takes
Kyrie.
10 games?
Kyrie, they did the same thing.
What that takes 20 games? You know how much money that is? Like,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
have y'all heard something else that's ridiculous that they get fined for that you feel like they should not get fined for?
Everything.
Y'all know? Everything?
Everything. They get fined. You get fined for
Coughing too long.
anything. Like,
You cough 2 seconds on the court?
especially in the NFL now. In the
NFL,
NFL,
yeah.
you get that taunting penalty thing. That shit is.
Oh, the end zone game. The end zone
That's dope.
dance.
That's
That's stupid. Because, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. Because white boy can't dance, we get fined. I'm saying it.
Travel. There's a couple of white boys in there.
Some white boys, but most white NBA, one white NFL ain't there, so we get fined because
The only reason that
Billy
these
Wop on beat.
the only reason that these fines is in place is if you look at the two sports that we're talking about, basketball and football,
Yeah,
both of them are 70 to 75% black.
tell them.
So those rules are
Baseball is
implemented
not
in-
like that. Soccer is not like
Have y'all
that.
seen the Colin, right? Y'all seen the Colin thing?
Yes.
So when he
I
said
started it, I didn't get to finish it.
the
but
perfect example was when he said
Allen Iverson, right?
his braids is sticking out his head. That's against the rule. And he's like, well, what rule? So a lot of people might even understand what he's talking about. If you understand what he grew up at, there's no white boy with braids, with long braids. So that rule, it wasn't even a rule at the time. You know what I'm saying?
And then
so,
how he had to cover up his sleeve with the tats.
yeah,
That's
with
They didn't
Kyrie.
do that.
Allen Iverson, that's like
No,
Oh,
I,
Allen
I,
Iverson.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah,
Iverson
yeah,
was,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
So
That's
technically,
stupid.
Iverson
Oh,
was
yeah, I
the
know that.
trendsetter. Iverson
was.
was the ultimate trendsetter.
He had his mama on game day
Braiding his hair.
braiding his hair,
Right.
making sure he looking white and nice and fine. Allen Iverson.
I thought y'all was still talking about Kyle.
Allen Iverson.
Nah, Colin, because Colin got his leave like later on in the.
When he got to
Yeah.
when he got to college.
You know what? They gave Colin grief when he grew his fro.
Yeah.
Cause now you don't look like how we saw you when you was in college.
Yeah.
Now you coming into your blackness. We don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but if you look at it, that wasn't the first time that happened. If you remember the show,
No.
like the show, it
Right.
happened when he was a kid first.
And the parents was pissing me off. Me and my
I
wife was
said
like,
the same
When they made him take his
thing.
braids out, I didn't finish this, so don't ruin it. I got to the part where he had to take his braids
it's
off.
the same shit. Though. It's
Yeah.
repetitive.
Yeah.
Like in every situation that
Nah.
came up, the parents was repetitive on their
Yeah.
reaction. I'm like,
That
with the cop.
homecoming photo situation really.
Ooh.
Don't ruin it. I
That
haven't seen
photo
it.
situation
I've
really
seen it,
pissed
watch
me
it.
off.
But my thing is, I have a question. This might spark a little bit of controversy, debate, whatever we call it. But now, since we have a lot of rules against us, like you said, football, basketball, predominantly black. It does. Would there be any rules that you want to place in place to find
White people.
the white ones? Is there anything
Say that again.
like how we have a lot of fines placed against us, like especially the end zone dance? You know, white people most like don't dance, but we do. So we get fined and we do certain things. But most of these fines, like you said, are for sports that are predominantly black. Is there any fines that you felt like might spark up an uproar if it was placed on the other ways?
Like they made this fine. They made this because of white people.
White people
I don't see
dancing all beat
because
when you get
because it's not a sport. It's not a sport that white people dominate.
baseball.
Golf maybe. No, baseball like Dominican.
Okay, golf, golf.
Golf maybe.
Let's
Golf.
do golf.
But it's golf is technical. It's different.
Yeah.
And even then, when Tiger Woods was in,
They didn't have a problem, but they didn't have an issue with Tiger Woods.
They did.
not
They
initially. Not initially.
Not initially, but then
I think you have a
they
stain
used to.
when
They
all
said
that
they
shit
used to.
happened.
But that's what I'm saying.
They
Like
used
the
to.
same.
They used to yell, miss it. Every time he used to go up to hit the ball. They
Well,
used
yeah,
to
I mean
observe.
that's
That's
whenever a black person come
Yeah.
into a sport that's predominantly of another race, they're gonna give you a hard time. That's expected.
Yeah, but
Like you gotta understand, like
the way
Jackie
he
Robinson and all
celebrates,
them
the way
was
he
the same.
celebrates though, it's not. The way he celebrates is more
Right.
acceptable
Yeah.
Right.
in those circles.
Versus like Adam Sandler on
Yeah,
Happy Gilmore.
it's more acceptable.
It is.
Yeah, but no, I don't. It's besides golf that I can think of that's on a major level. Because even baseball, every sport that white people have was playing in that, like, because if you think about it, baseball, they had the MLB, but then you had the Negro League. They had to bring Jackie Robinson in.
Yeah.
They had to do that. It was business, but at the same time, it's like you always have these some white people that's not. I don't think all white people are racist.
Oh,
So-
Ben says tennis and hockey, they get fined also. Yeah, hockey.
Yeah,
But in hockey, one player was of color under investigation for gambling. But yeah, hockey, man. But what I like about hockey,
but hockey's not on
What-
a. I don't consider hockey on a national.
it's
scale.
not. But what I like about hockey is like,
I mean, what we're talking about, how do you not?
A national scale.
Bro, hockey is worldwide.
I know.
I know it's worldwide, but I'm like,
Then what do you say?
people don't talk about it as
I don't
much as
consider-
football,
I don't consider-
basketball,
I don't put
golf.
hockey on the same level as the NFL and basketball.
Definitely.
I don't.
I get
consider
what
them
he's
on the
saying,
same
but-
level.
Yeah, but it's part of like the 4 major sports.
Basketball, football,
Hockey and soccer.
Yeah.
I can see it. Okay, I can see it.
Now, what I like about hockey is like with basketball,
And it's
basketball would
almost
break
year
up.
round too, like baseball.
Basketball would break up the fight and fine you. Hockey will let you fight for a couple minutes and then break it up and fine you. That's all I like.
Well, they don't even find it. Just
No, they don't find you get into the
They
penalty
do,
box.
but then after so
But they
much, they
have
will
it.
fine you.
But here's the thing, though. They'll never find you because it's either a written or unwritten rule that
Right.
each team has what you call an enforcer.
Mm-hmm.
Their sole purpose on
Yeah.
the team is
Yeah.
to fuck shit up.
If you don't know,
Look at
his
if you don't
stats.
know,
No goal.
They wasn't like I found this out.
if you don't know who our enforcer is or where you ask, you know he's here to fudge
Say it.
stuff.
I
He's here to
found out
fudge stuff up.
that was an act like that team. That was the actual thing teams did when I was working when I was living out in St. Louis.
Oh, for real?
I thought you
Where the
was
St.
making
Louis Blues is at.
that.
I just heard it. I never
The sport store I used to work for, the guy, the Blues equipment manager used to work there.
Oh, okay.
Johnny Max. It's a St. Louis-based Midwest chain.
Got you.
So he would always come in and bring their gear in and all this different type of shit. So and I ain't got tickets to the game or whatever. So they got to talking and they knew I was involved in martial arts there. So they was like, yeah. The Blues just got this guy to do this, that, and third. They sent him over here. I said, what you say? They was like, yeah, every team does that. Like, where they bring a guy in, tough his nails or whatever, but
His sole purpose
his solely is to hit something. You know what I'm saying? And they take, and then they know it's going to end up.
That's a good job.
They know it's going to end up in a fist fight. So they tell their enforcer, they set up a deal with the local, like one of the local, like MMA gyms.
Oh, give them. To
train them just to.
No, because it went from just swinging to like it's weaving.
Yeah.
Like,
It does.
it's like a
So
boxing.
I've been to a couple hockey games down here, and I'm like, man,
Like the
hockey might be my
Rampage.
new sport.
Right? Do the
Might be my
Rampage
new
still?
sport.
Yeah, I went to one.
Yeah,
I like it.
Pretty good.
I could have went to one, but I just wasn't into hockey like that.
I wasn't either until I went to a game, and I was like, okay,
I know it get rowdy in there. I know it definitely gets
They
rowdy.
get right.
it does.
Like banging on the.
But
Your
if you
mama's
do not
on
know,
horse.
I am DJ Baby Blue Diamond. This is
We signing up?
T1, and this is D.
Oh,
And I know you want to get
Live
to
at
know us a
5.
little. D, not like D Live at 5. And I know you want to get to know us a little better. So we're gonna ask a question, and we, as the co-host, have to answer that question correctly to see if we know our counterparts, and you can help us answer too to see if we know us well too. I'm gonna start you off first. You get to
so
go
I
first.
do the question, and y'all got to
We
guess.
gotta guess. We're gonna give us 3
Okay.
answer choices. Or
So-
4 answer choices.
My favorite cereal.
Okay.
You got Wheaties.
Wheaties.
You got Fruit Loops,
You love Fruity. That's something I
and
like.
you got Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles. You all love Fruity.
I feel like a Fruity Pebble.
But also Wheaties, because they love eating healthy. Think about it.
That's true too. I like Wheaties too, but I really feel like based
I
on
don't
what
like y'all saying fruity though.
but
I ain't fruity.
I do think it's Fruit Loops though.
I like it. I like
It's
flavor.
between Fruit Loops or Fruity or Wheaties.
I think it's Fruit Loops.
What do y'all think? If y'all tuning in, say it again for the people who's tuning in.
You got Wheaties, Fruit Loops, and Fruity Pebbles.
His favorite cereal. What do y'all think it is? What are you saying?
I just because of where you grew up, I know it's Fruit Loops.
No, but is it Fruit Loops or is it an off-brand Fruit Loops?
It don't matter. That's
Nah,
what,
it's
that's
the
what
same.
it's the same. That's what I'm saying. It
Same
don't
taste,
matter.
different brand.
It don't matter.
I mean, but it's considered
D Live at 5.
like Fruity Loops.
D Live at 5 no good goes the Domino's bag.
Oh.
Okay, Fruity Pebbles. Ben said Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity
You saying
Pebbles.
Fruit Loops?
Fruit Loops.
I'm gonna go with him and say Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
And it is.
You
Really?
know it?
Ugh, that nasty dry cereal.
No, it's not. It's not nasty at all.
It's good, man.
It fill you up.
I just started.
One
Eating,
bowl of Wheaties.
I just started eating Wheaties. My papa started eating Wheaties, and I started eating, and I never stopped eating Wheaties.
Yeah.
But I got Fruit Loops at the house, and my kids
What
don't
for
eat
your kids?
Fruity Pebbles.
Like,
My
it's
kids eat them crazy
I don't
cereals.
like
Like my
Fruity
daughter get like frozen some.
I like
my
the
son got some
cinnamon.
cocoa.
I like the French toast sticks. French toast cinnamon
cinnamon
toast.
cinnamon toast.
I also like
Yeah, I like
the
those.
They
I
got
like
a
that.
freaky flavor. I got that.
I haven't heard that yet.
And an apple pie.
I like the
flavor. I got both
jewels,
of them.
cinnamon toast jewels. I like
They
the
like-
Apple
they like
Jacks.
Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks. Kicks is pretty nice.
I remember when Apple Jacks
My second one is
used to
fire.
actually be the Jack.
Yeah. Oh, why they go from that?
I don't know, because it was just like the same reason the same people that make Trick.
Wait, Apple Jacks used to be
Yeah,
the
Trick changed too.
Trick, now that pissed me off.
What, Tricks is not for kids? No
Nah,
more?
Trick,
Nah, they changed
the vegetable, like they back
they
on the
changed,
like the little fruit shapes now.
Oh, yeah,
But back then,
Nah,
they
changed
were.
the balls, the little.
Yeah, it was the ball.
Back then they had the fruit shapes, but you could literally tell what they were.
Exactly.
Everybody, I think everybody in the hood for the most part, nobody really fuck with the banana. It's like the Starburst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with Starburst.
Nah,
Any
lemon
Starburst.
lemon Starburst.
I'm gonna eat them all. I eat the whole pack.
Yeah.
I ain't
Go ahead.
Uh,
Go ahead, Mr. T1.
so I'm asking y'all a question.
Answer this question. See if we know who you are. If we know the real T1. How many bodies did I catch back in the day?
50.
50.
3,000.
3,000.
Goddamn.
I know. I don't
50
miss.
is a
I
lot
don't
already.
miss. I
Um,
don't know why when you said that I was thinking he's escaping. Travis is escaping. Man.
You got yours ready?
let me
I guess I can go. I guess I can go. Man,
That was gonna be easy. That shit is basic shit.
basic. No, okay. So,
Oatmeal. Cream of wheat.
nah, no.
is that the same
I fuck with
question?
cream of wheat though.
That's the same question.
No, I'm saying it's just like your choices that you would give.
You eat cream of wheat? You like
No,
cream of wheat?
no.
Cream of wheat is good.
You eat oatmeal?
I do oatmeal, but I cream of wheat.
Why you ain't do cream of
Why
wheat?
you do cream of wheat?
I never
You
had.
had the right person.
Is that is cream of wheat the same thing as grits?
No.
No.
Oh,
It's like a
It's like in the family, I want to say.
yeah.
It's
but
like
cream
a grits
of wheat
and,
is
it's
so
like
much
grits and
better.
oatmeal had a baby.
Nah.
Oh, no, I don't.
No, oatmeal is totally different.
I never, but no.
Cream of wheat is, oh man. I remember my grandma used to make
In
that.
the red box.
Oh, good old
Yo, Gotti look like that. Nigga.
No, who is it? They say Fives and Kurt Franklin look
They
alike.
do. They were like, you ain't never seen them in the same room. I'm like,
Nah, you ain't.
hey, you ain't never seen them in the same room. That's crazy. Let me find out Kurt Franklin out here talking about he got a busted baby. In Jesus' name. What is your question?
Man, okay, so. Man, okay.
I have mine ready.
What song made me fall in love with Chop and School music?
What song?
What song?
Okay.
Was it
T-shirt on my panties.
T-shirt in my panties, Chop and School? Was it Not Gonna Cry, Mary J. Blige? Or was it Ever Loving Me by Nelly?
I'm gonna go with T-shirt and pants.
T-shirt in my panties.
That was everybody's shit. And that ain't your shit, then you fucking know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I said what song made me fall in love with
I'm gonna
Chop?
say T-shirt and pants.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that too.
Your The answer is Nelly, Ever Loving Me.
It would be Nelly.
Yeah, man.
What song is that?
Whatever you want.
Oh, is that Nelly or St. Lunatic?
It's Nelly. Not St. Lunatic. Get it right.
It's on Country Grandma?
You, Mom.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
First.
It's like towards the end.
Yeah, towards the end. That was my song.
That was a good one.
My,
T-shirt and panties hit so
my-
hard.
My
Especially
sister,
at a dance.
my sister played nothing. We grew up nothing but Christian music. You know, my mom grew up in church. But my sister used to play R&B music, and my brother played chocolate school music. He used to play the ish out of that song, and that just made me fall in love with chocolate school music.
You have to go on this today.
Yeah, it's-
Hey,
no.
speaking of music, real quick before Travis go, Young Buck got a old, I want to say it's a mixtape. It's a mixtape called 10 Bullets. That mixtape goes so far.
Forget that. KG
Oh yeah, shout out to KG.
got a new mixtape album out. It's called Flex Season.
Next season.
Make sure you go ahead and check that out.
Shout out to KG.
I
We're
know
gonna
that's
have him
because
on. We're gonna have him on the show
Ron C
soon.
chopped it and smoothed it too. Yes, Ron C. Look, been new. Ever loving me.
Hey,
Been new.
hey, shout out to KG. If He had every.
He'll be on our show.
He
next
had
Wednesday.
every No Limit compilation, everything on tape back in the day. He had a whole like 3 HEB bags. He was like a No Limit soldier. You can go over there and be like, "Hey man, you got that so and so?" He'd be like, "Yeah." Everything. And I was like, "Dang, nigga, you really like No Limit?" I was a cash.
I still have a lot of cassette tapes. Y'all still have
Okay.
some cassette tapes? I still have some.
I got some in a
But
box
mine
in my
was
garage.
the blank ones
I
where
got
you
some
recorded,
VHSs.
where you recorded from the
Radio.
from the radio man. I had one that had Brandy. Have you ever? And then it had Eminem. My name is. And
On
then
the
it had
same thing?
then it had commercial. And after you know you have to try to stop and record a commercial song. And then they had Ursha My Way. You had to flip it to the other side to finish the song. Man, back in the day, it was 107, 102.7. I
102.7.
think that's what it was.
And we had 96.1. It was a 96.1. My first song that I recorded on tape was was it No Limit? It was that we don't care, it's a party on the north side, nothing but time, so let the beat fire, rock it to the east, shake it to the west, throw it up north side, and the south don't have the rest.
I think my first song was Monica, First Night, and then Black 808. Yeah, I was a big R&B fan, so it was a lot of R&B.
That was Kendrick.
Yeah, that was back when Six Flags had the best commercials. Don't do this jumping,
Up to that old man.
Did he die?
I don't think it was an old dude. I think he just had a mask on.
No, I'm gonna say, did he die?
He was moving a little bit too good to be that.
Yeah, no,
He looked
maybe.
old. Freddy Krueger old.
Man, okay, Ben wants to know what was the hardest No Limit tape that came out. Oh, Ben went to the listening party. Shout out to Ben for support.
Oh yeah, shout out to
Thank
Ben.
you. The best, hardest No
Oh,
Limit
shout out
tape.
to Elena too. Elena went.
Oh, yeah, Elena the Brighter. Shout out.
The hardest. Oh,
The hardest No Limit tape that came out.
I don't
Your
know.
music, come on, you should know this.
I think there's one in every family.
I don't know. I wasn't that big on No Limit.
Me either.
I was more.
I wasn't big on No
I
Limit,
was
but
over
if you,
the
I was
head. I had the chain with
I
the
wasn't
tank
big
on
on
the
No
tank on
Limit.
Yeah.
I was big on Cash Money, but if you asked me between Lil Romeo and Lil Bow Wow, I was a Lil Romeo fan, man.
Nah, Lil Bow Wow definitely.
Now we
harder than Lil
young,
Romeo.
man.
I'm gonna tell y'all mine.
Go ahead. Oh, Lord.
The question I ain't asked y'all yet.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
I'm gonna get this.
Straight from
one.
New Orleans. I got an uncle named Silk, an uncle named Pete. I was just in the boss since the age of 3. Okay, go.
You don't have an uncle named P. That's his dad.
I know. I had an uncle named Silk and an uncle named C. I said C,
Only
not
thing I
E.
took from
Said P.
Oh, I
only
meant
thing,
C.
only thing I took from No Limit was the fatigue.
Yeah, everybody was doing Army.
Because when Cash
You had
Money,
armies
I
back in
used to
the
wear
day?
my soldiery.
No, I'm not talking about from the military. I'm talking about from No Limit.
I was a soldier before I was a soldier, a 6th Street soldier.
Man,
Like
Juvenile
a
was,
No-Limit
man,
soldier.
I was Cash Money. Juvenile, man. Juvenile,
Juvenile.
I played Juvenile out.
400 Degrees
I
is
get
one
it
of the
from my
hardest
mama.
albums still.
Silk the
You
Shocker.
understand?
I don't like Silk the Shocker.
I didn't like Silk's music, but
No,
Silk,
certain songs. I
I
like
was
the
the
song.
first Blueface.
I didn't like-
yeah, he is. He definitely is.
I didn't like his music too
Imagine,
much.
imagine
But back
Silk
in the
and
day,
Blueface on the
Silk
same-
could got it. Silk could have got it back in the day. Anyway, go ahead. Your question is, first, get up off your phone, ho. Get up off your phone. Ghetto D. Oh, Ghetto D, yes.
Y'all ready?
My mom's my N-word. Okay. Oh, Going South Magazine. Shout out to Shell Meadow for tuning in.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Major, man, Urban Street. Going
We need to
South
come up there,
Magazine.
Urban. We waiting for
Urban
everybody.
Street, let us come up there. Go ahead. Do we know Travis? Oh, he gonna make it hard.
He is.
Cause y'all gotta come up with another question after this. We're gonna at least do 3.
How many different places are there?
How many different places? Okay.
3.
Get with the answer choices. Calm down.
It's either 3.
I talked to Travis more than you.
It's either 3.
I know y'all be talking about behind my back. That's what they do.
No, we definitely say everything.
It's either 3, 6,
What?
or
Oh,
4.
that you lived? 4.
Okay, we know Dallas,
Virginia,
Virginia,
Germany,
Germany, San Antonio,
here. No, it can't be. It gotta be like 6.
3, 4, 6. So it's between 4 and 6. When the construction at the radio station is done, y'all be up there. Thank you.
Alright.
Thank you. Oh, Ben says 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 6.
Ben
I'm gonna go
ain't
with
been
6.
wrong since. I'm gonna go with
I'm gonna go
6.
with 6.
Ben ain't never been wrong.
Okay, so as far as countries and states, I've lived in 3 states. I've lived in 1 country. As far as like actual locations, San Antonio, Dallas, Grand Prix, or like it's a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Before I even hit air, you know what I'm saying, anywhere, because like I can hit
See,
5
I should have
6
stayed with 4.
Man.
I was right with 4.
You was right with 4. Because that's where I was going. That's where I was going with it. Because like
that's what I was saying. I
was
knew
too
because
specific.
I talked to him. I talked to him more. And we just talked throughout the day. So I was like,
Well, I have a question for all of us to answer since we are all tatted up. We all got
you got
tats.
tattoos?
I got 4.
Well, one.
Is that a baby?
It's a panda.
I'm sorry, who did that?
I ain't gonna name the name. I ain't promoting him.
You get it redone?
I ain't gonna name no name. I ain't gonna promote him. He did 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, so you didn't like 1, 2, or 3?
What does that one say?
So if you didn't like the first one, why did you go back to the second one?
She was naive.
Because it was the brother of my ex at the time. So I'm trying to support. But yeah. Wait, what does this one say? So this one says, "No, I'm blue." And what this one means is, okay, so me and there's a rapper named Boy Blue. We're first. And we were both at a club, Epic Bar, and someone was like, "What up, Blue?" I was like, "What up?" He's like, "No, the other Blue." So that's what we were like, you know what? We got to symbolize our friendship. So his says, "I'm blue," and mine says, "No, I'm blue."
Oh.
What does it say? I ain't even see.
I haven't seen that one.
It says, "Say no, I'm blue."
You get that one redone.
I know, I do.
What's your third one?
This is a panda. My first one is this one. It's my middle name, Shere, Shere, with the violin in the back. The S is a music symbol. I play violin from 5th grade up to high school. Then I kind of stopped. I want to pick it back up. I bought an electric violin and he just sit there looking at me like, pick me up. And I'm like, I got you one day. And then I got this big one. I got this big one right here. I can't show
I have a lot of time to dedicate to this.
I got this big one, but I ain't gonna show you that one. But your 2 favorite tattoos. This is my favorite, and this one's my favorite.
My 2 favorite? So,
Of course, the Converse symbol.
no.
What?
I got my mama and I got my sister.
Does it say mama?
No, it says her name.
Oh.
And then I got my sister. This is my first
Where's your
tattoo.
sister? Oh. Okay.
This is my first tattoo, MBZ.
What's your most painful tattoo?
My Gary on my back.
Very. Your favorite and your most painful. Your 2 favorite and your most painful.
How many you got?
I'm in session.
Yeah, because you get like.
You get
4
paid. But what's your 2
each.
favorites so far?
I mean, technically, well, I got 3 tattoos technically now.
But it's pieces though, right?
Yeah.
So like I have. This is a magic tattoo me and my wife have.
Oh, what's that symbol? What's that mean?
That's 165.
Do they have
Lot. No,
Oh.
that's where I met her at. I met her at her house.
Oh.
This part here is where that's Hampton, Virginia. These are our constellations because she's Scorpio and Cancer.
Oh, that's cute.
And then there's that, and then
I'm against
I have-
tattoos. I would never. You
I
got
have a lot.
a lot of tattoos, man.
I have a line part on my shoulder. Well, it's actually a half sleeve, so it has a line serving as the king serving as a protector.
Right.
I have king right here. Then my wife is right here. She's queen. It says it right there.
And your kids.
Yeah. Then I got 2 cubs.
Oh.
So Princess Talia's here, and then Prince right there. Bronson right there.
What's your most painful tattoo?
My most painful
If
tattoo.
you have one so far.
This entire left this entire left side, my chest and my whole chest is done on my left chest is done, and it goes over to my back, shoulder blade, and goes all the way around.
Okay.
That's your
This is the
You have any
Samoan
kids?
one, right?
You have any? Do any of y'all have your kids' name?
Not yet.
Nah, these is
What that symbolizes your
Yeah,
kid?
this symbolizes, right?
I haven't got my kids.
He's about to show us his tat. That's why he's off camera real fast. But
I ain't taking my shirt off or nothing.
no, he's not. Calm
So-
down.
This is.
Yeah, come over.
Ooh, sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
the camera's right there.
Okay, right
Get
here.
close to the
Okay,
camera.
all
Go
right,
ahead.
All right, so y'all can see this. This is me. It says King right there. If y'all can kind of see that right in there. My daughter, my son,
I only have 11. Going
My
Star
wife.
Magazine only has 11.
and then
11?
this one here. And now all of this is Polynesian.
Yeah, Polynesian.
All of this is Polynesian except for my family crest that was here. But all the Polynesian surrounds it. And then where I'm from in Arlington. And right here it says Warrior 455 3D2. Those my flight brothers I went through the military with.
What's the next tattoo you want to get? What's the next one you want to get?
Oh, my next one's gonna be my kids. My next one is gonna be my kids, and then my last one I get, the last one I get is gonna be probably on my back. I want to get my old street light pole with my street on it,
Okay.
and my the next one I want to get is my kids. Now that we done, I just need to figure out how I'm gonna get it done. But I want that my chest piece, and then
So,
I want my 5.
If we ever get any more tats, I think we should come in for a session, go live, and show us getting it one day. Not the whole time. Yeah, that'd be dope. So what's the next one you want to get? I know you get more.
Yeah, I'm not done. Like this is
You get trim felt?
no, I'm definitely not. But this here, I'm getting this filled with something, and then
Jerry, you got a trim felt?
I'm putting how I got the state of Virginia here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Texas.
the Texas state right here, and then this side is gonna be everything Texas, everything Virginia, and then I'm gonna have something that bridges the two, and
Nice.
it's gonna be like that.
My
Then I'm
next,
gonna get some shit on my legs.
my next
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
I don't know exactly what I want to place. Yeah, I was thinking behind the ear because I like to. Y'all remember me? I place my tattoos where they easily hidden. This is how I do.
We know why.
So
We'll get a whooping.
Tattoos hurt though.
they do.
Yeah.
Hurt.
This was my most painful one, and I did it standing up. So imagine I was standing up like, because when I laid down, I was clenching too much before the needle would hit me, and I kept messing up the stencil. So he was like, just stand up. So the guy I was with at the time held me. I was like this. He held me. I bit his shoulder a bunch of times. Poor guy. He had to
You
do
did that on your rib cage.
Okay. And it's big. It starts here. It goes all the way down. It's big. But this is my favorite one, though. It symbolizes, like, if you ask me what I do, who's me, boom. Mine is the U3, boom, everything.
So when we do the photo shoot, you gotta take a picture.
No. But my next one I want to do is, like, I don't know if you've seen those soundbite tattoos where you can scan it and you can hear the voice of somebody. So that's my next one.
The what?
It's I don't know what it's called, but it's like a soundbite.
Yeah, it's like
What you do is you get the audio and it makes the wave of it,
the frequency.
the frequency, and
Oh.
then tattoo it. And then there's an app you can get where you scan it and you can hear the voice of what it is.
Yeah.
And I want to do that because I'm named after my grandmother. That's my grandmother's first and middle name put together. My first name was May, middle name was Zella, and I'm close to her, so I want to represent her. So I want to do a soundbite of her.
You got a voice?
I do. I have it on a couple of things, really mostly on VHS. So I gotta get that converted.
Oh yeah.
So I have a couple of
That'd be
things. The
cool.
main thing I really wanted, which I don't have anymore, was a voicemail. Because everybody knows
See, I
if they
say
called my grandmother here, I would bless the Lord at all times and pray everything to me in my life.
I have my
use the
old
phone
phone.
right now, and I'm like,
my
I
old
would
phone.
want
I don't
that.
got no more, but I had I had a voice of my granny before she passed away.
Dang.
It was my kids was just born, so she got a chance to hold them and stuff. But she was saying, because I go by there all the time. She's like, "You didn't come by here today. Don't make it no habit."
Oh man.
So that was on my old phone. I ain't got it no more. But we got tapes. We got a lot of tapes with just memory and stuff on there. So, but yeah, I definitely want to get my live revival on my calves.
That's the last one, and then I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with being. I'm done.
So you say you got 5 right now?
I got 4.
4? Yeah, I got 5. I want to change this.
I do want to
to
get
a
these
sleeve,
fixed.
but-
I want to get these fixed.
Yeah, you need to get that pen.
Those 2 fixed.
It looks like a Tasmanian.
It's not. And it's crazy because the basket's supposed to be blue, but you can't tell. He told me that black
There's
people
not
can
no
take
color on there.
ink.
Nah,
Yeah.
they not
You can
color
sort of
ink
tell.
like that. Like
You can sort of tell a
Red?
little bit.
I'm surprised it's red. Like stay because like the eyes
Yeah, see,
are supposed to be gold.
so I got
like
pink.
yellow on them.
I'm supposed to have pink inside the fillers, but it's just hard to.
Yeah, you can
And
tell.
my mom, I had yellow. My yellow went away.
In all of my tats, I custom drew. I do this, I do this, I do this one. Because this one, I was like, you can leave some of the details away. He was like, nope.
My only spontaneous tattoo was my Chuck Taylor tattoo.
My
And me and my wife was just driving around, and we saw a tattoo shop, and I was like, let's get a tattoo. She was like,
Who you and your wife?
yeah.
Y'all got one together? Matching?
Yeah, we didn't get matching. I got this one, and she got a tattoo on her hip, Chinese symbol for love. And I told her we should get
Yes.
Creed.
Go to Creed 23 and let her fix them. Yes, she's a dope female tattoo
Who?
artist. Creed 23. She's also a singer too.
Oh, okay.
So
I know I got a homeboy named AJ. He do some dope portraits. Tattoos,
So
but
this is what we're gonna put that out there. Any dope tattoo artists that want to come on our show and tattoo one of us,
ooh,
hit us up. But you have to show us your work first. But hit us
Yeah,
up.
because you ain't touching me. You don't work.
Hit us up.
no, I got
And
my
maybe-
homeboy.
And
if I tell you
maybe
my homeboy
we get a
AJ,
small one. Maybe we get a small WYA somewhere.
I mean, I would. I mean, this is
get a small
This is
WYA
history.
somewhere.
you know what I'm saying. This is something that we own. So we own. You know what I mean?
You know what? No, I'm gonna put this out there. No, I ain't gonna put this out there. I'm gonna say whichever podcast lose, gotta get a tattoo of WYA.
Oh no, hell
No,
no.
I'm joking. I ain't trying to get Sophie responsible.
Definitely not in there.
But if
No,
this
that's
mic
a
can
long-
talk somewhere.
They got some long ass names. The
No.
initial of that.
Nah.
We're gonna keep
But-
shirts. Keep your
But for
shirts.
real, coming up on a Monday, I think we want to say the 22nd. I want to get this right, the day right. Yes, the
For what?
22nd, game night.
Oh yeah.
But we're gonna beat. If this mic cannot talk and socially responsible, we are going to beat you. We're gonna go live. 7
And I'm
p.m.
hosting. I'm hosting. I'm gonna have the questions. I just want to let y'all know right
We ain't
now.
gonna tell you the game yet, but
This ain't gonna be no walk in the park since I.
And
I
we're not-
lost a
and
couple
just
of times,
let you
I'm gonna
know,
make this shit hard.
just because we know the game, we don't know the questions
You
you want to ask.
Bro, hold on. Time out. Like you my dog, right? But bro,
It ain't gonna be Jeopardy or nothing.
nah,
Are
but
you
don't.
choking? You dying?
Nah, but I'm saying like
You
don't have
dying
it.
up there? You choking?
Don't be having a bunch of East Side questions that only you and,
Nah,
and
nah,
I know.
everybody else would know other than me.
No, I don't
And
think.
me.
I don't know. I don't even know if any of it was from the east side.
No, I'm just saying, just some.
No,
just
it's
some-
urban. It's urban hood.
It's gonna be some urban.
And then
stuff.
also, so
You,
we
you get kicked out because you get carried away when you like.
you do.
You like, hey, man, remember we was over there on Jefferson?
I know.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, nigga, damn man, knock that nigga head off.
Man,
Like,
that's what we got to
in
do.
the middle of the game,
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
do that.
Before we end, we each got to do an impression of each other before we end tonight's show.
Impression of each other?
Each other. You just did D. Now you got to do me.
I gotta do you.
You got to do me. You just did D. We got to do an impression of each other. We know each
This
other
is
pretty
blue.
well.
This is blue. She do that.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Overtime Hustle.
Nah, this is Travis right here. Look.
No.
Look, this is Travis. Nah, go on with that. Go on with that, man. Man,
No.
I heard that.
No,
I
this
heard
is-
that stuff you was talking,
This
man.
is Travis. This is Travis right here. Hell no. First of all, hold on. Look, when Travis sit back, hey, I don't even know. Look, I don't know if y'all know this or not. When the interview is not going good, you look at Travis' face.
If you go back, I'm gonna tell you the Pacific interview.
You
to
go
back
back.
to. If you go back,
We had a politician run. We had a run. We
I ain't gonna
checking
tell you
out
which
some
politician. Just go back and look at that politician.
Shout out to those politicians too. I don't even know I don't even think no number one.
They
But
did.
shout out to
They
y'all
shout out
for
to-
shout out to y'all for coming through and speaking y'all piece or whatever. But like the whole time, like Travis, I think
Why
Travis
you
asked
feel
like
need to point that out? Like that could nobody know that.
because I was gonna say, you know, whoever won.
No,
No,
this is
like-
right here.
But
This
okay,
is
no,
deep.
no.
Look, this is deep. And we gonna do this and this and this. But shout out to my cousin, you know, he got the plug on this.
Yeah.
And then we gonna do this. And then my other cousin, he's a rapper. And then, you know, when we do that, and my cousin is a basketball player, man. We don't care about your cousins.
We touching all avenues right here.
Nah, bro.
But it does not mean love, D.
What?
SMH. Shake
Oh,
your
her
hand.
tattoo. My bad.
Oh, Lord.
What does it mean?
You don't even know what your wife tattoo is. Do you see it
I'm
enough?
on one man.
No.
I'm only one. It's small.
Oh, it's small. I don't know.
It's small.
But yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
have
leave it there. I ain't gonna say.
22nd, we have game night. Also coming up, we're gonna have an episode where we have like a little cook-off, not between us, maybe not between us. We also gonna have an episode where all the hood food I have not tried.
Oh, we can.
We're definitely gonna do that. They're
We
gonna,
can.
they're gonna bring that up here, and we definitely gonna try it. So a fried bologna sandwich, some noodles, and whatever else y'all think I should have. I never had. Don't
Oh
know.
my God.
Don't know what
We
it
need to
is.
find, we're gonna have to interrogate you and see what you haven't had. We
We
definitely
did
know
this
you
before.
haven't had
Haven't-
cream of wheat.
No.
Well, we learn from every episode.
Yeah.
Haven't had
every
cream of
episode.
wheat.
I will say this, Blue. You have been very, very revealing
Right.
with yourself.
That's a bad thing.
Nah,
It ain't a bad thing. It's just this things that
we can
found
tell that.
out
We
that
tell.
we
like,
didn't know. We wouldn't have expected.
We assume
Of course.
everybody's had cream of wheat and noodles.
Yeah.
So,
No.
You are definitely the
Yeah,
only
oh,
we
person.
got a box of noodles under our cabinet right now.
They got noodles here at the studio.
We're gonna have to. hook
And you
up.
still in there?
Why? I never had a taste. Like, let's go get some noodles.
I don't know. We gonna have to think. We gonna have to think. Of, y'all
Oh,
think?
I can go home and I have 3 options right now.
Y'all think of some stuff, some urban foods, you know, that you eat and some drinks and stuff like that that you think.
I've
that
had
you never
Kool-Aid. Does that count? I've had Kool-Aid.
What kind?
You mix the flavors.
What kind?
What do you mean? Like the red flavor, whatever it's one. I don't know the flavors. I just know by color. You do the red with the lemonade. You always mix it.
Oh yeah.
You always mix it.
I do
I've
that.
had Kool-Aid.
You got that.
I've had sweet tea.
Everybody's had sweet
Okay, sweet tea with lemonade. Does that count?
tea. That's a swamp.
Okay. Oh, we call it salt water. They call it salt water. Okay.
I've always known it as an on farm.
Some people call it salt water,
We call it
muddy
swamp
water.
water.
Some people call it.
But it do look like swamp water, man.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
It do.
Let's see what else.
For sure.
I've had.
You said you haven't had a fried bologna. When I did
No.
eat.
I've never had
bologna,
raviolis. So
I
let's
just
see.
had some today.
I never had.
Like you said, boy, I do.
No.
You
I
ain't
never.
never had it?
No, and I never had soup from a can.
Like chicken noodle soup?
No. Why? When you can make
Whoa.
chicken noodle soup.
What do you mean make chicken noodles? Explain that.
You never made chicken noodle soup? Well, you boil
It's already made.
Well, you
Yeah.
boil the chicken. You make it from scratch. You boil
Yeah.
the chicken,
It's the same thing in a can.
and then you put the. No, it's not.
It is.
I've
You
seen
can
one.
get it with
I've seen
vegetables.
someone open it and it's barely any chicken.
Nah, that's a give and take. You gotta find one.
When you make your own, you can have it with chicken.
Progresso got better chicken noodles.
Progresso.
It does not. Oh, that's the same. Oh, that's the same comment. I'm trying to see what else I had. I can't think off the top of my head, but that's about it.
You had dressing?
Yes, I've had dressing. Everybody's had dressing.
Oh, you can't say everybody's had dressing.
Because
Oh,
Obviously.
Thanksgiving.
obviously not everybody's had noodles.
I've had dressing. Oh my God.
Obviously.
Shut up. I've had dressing. Oh my God. I've never.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously. No, that's you can't say that.
Oh, shit. Hawaiian punch?
Yes, I've had a wine.
You had Delaware punch?
What's that?
It's the same
I
thing.
never had flavor aid.
Yeah, I have flavor aid before.
Yeah.
That's when you're down bad.
You ever
It's
had,
cool that
you
you're
ever, you ever
26.
had grape drink before?
Yes, I had grape soda.
No, that's not what I asked.
Oh,
You
yeah.
ever had-
If it's not the same, then
Dave Chappelle
it means
described this
beautiful.
perfectly.
It
Them
means,
little hugs.
it means beautiful.
Beautiful.
I've had those before.
And
But
that
not
you are.
because now I've had it, but not because we bought it from our household. I had it because someone else bought it to school, but I've had it.
Have we done this podcast since I got my CDL?
Oh,
Shout out to me, I got my
congratulations!
class.
He got his CDL. He can now ride the 18 wheelers with the swanger. We need some. Why did
Start picking up these immigrants? You know what I'm saying? Getting this real money.
Dude.
The thoughts and views expressed by
D
Mr. Live at 5
does not affect our views.
Does not reflect.
We gonna be out here. We get a big old well-you ass trailer, picking up Alejandro and Consuela and all soccer shoes and wedding dresses.
I'm not with it. Nope.
Soccer shoes and wedding dresses. Hey, I just want to say this real quick.
We're gonna drive the 18 wheeler picking up that big one. Man, I'm a big gangster.
That is big work.
What around the
How much did you get for him?
I have no idea. I don't want them. I don't want them.
Wait, time out. How do you even know the
Look, I told you, we're finna start making this money. It's real money.
How do you even know
That's what
that?
money is, man.
Man.
Hey, real quick, not to sound racist or nothing, but white people,
Not now.
white people keep your kids out the streets. I was making a delivery, and this lady literally was having her son walk in the street, pushing a stroller in the middle of the street while she walked the dog.
Also coming up,
Keep your kids
on
out
the
the street.
30th, we build the Sam show. That is a music review show. Shout out for them playing my music. We record my music and send it to you.
And I'm gonna be on a remix.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
You ain't gonna put me on a remix?
Yeah, you know he is. He gonna be on a remix.
I'm gonna dish you.
Diss me. I ain't scared. I got diss tracks ready. I got artists ready to drop diss tracks. Right?
None of them want to see me.
Tell them.
You don't want these problems, man.
They don't want these stop playing problems.
24-hour return.
We got artists.
Jared cheating. He ain't.
We got artists. I can call somebody right
He
now.
literally has a studio.
You see how long it took what's name to write the diss track? It
24-hour
took minutes.
response, man.
I gave him the concept.
You know, say I can't write a diss
I
track.
gave him
Whole mixtape by the end of the week.
No, I told him, you know how many long it take them for a white diss track? It gets a
I
minute.
think she's trying to say that.
I gave him the concept and the beat. After he chose the beat, I gave him the concept and 2 minutes later.
I think you.
Had it recorded.
What I'm getting out of this, and if he watching, he gonna probably call you and say, "Hey man, shut up,"
He ain't watching. He ain't watching.
because I feel like you trying to say I can't make a diss track back.
You can make one. I got people
We
ready.
definitely making this shit.
I got people ready.
I'm saying this.
You better look at my.
I got people
Look,
It's gonna
ready.
be an album, bro.
I have freestyle.
Have you
Friday.
heard of? Come on, some artists. Have you heard of?
Album.
Have you heard of? Man,
Jared ain't.
I got. We got people. We got people.
He got too much access.
Oh, he
Ain't
ain't
nobody
included.
He gonna be
gets
dropping.
Have you heard of my people?
He gonna be. I don't know.
Have you heard of my people?
You ever heard of EDM diss track?
EDM.
Have you heard of Chapter School diss track?
Dang.
Have you heard of Chapter School diss track?
Hey, that's
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That's gonna go hard.
You write it.
Cause that really don't have no beat, no lyrics.
No,
to
I
it.
don't.
Just imagine you being in the rave, and like
Like D, not lie to five, not lie to five.
Hey, man.
fuck you.
And then you gotta wait 10 hours before the beat drops it to get to the good part.
They gonna be requesting that too much. Everywhere you go. You know they play that kind of music at the club. You know, hey man, I just heard somebody diss you, man. They wasn't talking about me, they was talking about somebody else.
Man, EDM country, we got country, we got
Has that been any like country diss track?
I don't think so.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like what's that guy said? I hate this girl, whatever, what's it called?
It's
F.U.B.
country diss
or
track
something.
against black people.
He said
Yeah,
bitch, right?
they
What's
gonna
that
diss
song?
us.
F.U.B. I hate you, girl.
Train them down.
That's this
That's
guy,
what
this is X. Yeah. It was a country song.
I heard that. I know it's some like country songs like
It's a
they
country song. It's like
talking
I
about
hate
they
you.
ex or something like that.
Yeah, that's a diss track.
I'm talking about like George Strait dissing.
I
Fucking
put
Dark
those
Dark-
Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine that. Or Reba and Shania Twain.
I know, right?
Like if they got the beef.
That'll be the smoothest diss. That'll be the smoothest diss ever.
Man.
I got Reba though.
I do too. I got Leave a Man.
Oh, Reba.
That theme song from back in the man.
My
That
wife
theme
used to watch
song
that
hit.
show.
That theme song hit.
I don't know who did when we watch that show.
It did,
That
man.
show.
You know what theme song? No, I'm gonna tell you what theme song bangs. Golden Girls. Theme song bangs, man.
Golden Girls? I don't
Yeah.
know the girl theme song.
Thank you for
Oh,
being
yeah.
friend. That theme song bangs, man. That's like this theme song.
I want to do something to Seinfeld's beat.
Really?
It's just a beat.
What about Cheers? Did y'all like Cheers theme song?
Where everybody.
I used to watch that
Yeah.
shit.
I didn't watch Cheers too much.
That was a good.
That's
show.
a real part.
You gotta be up late.
What, everybody knows that?
No, yeah, Cheers is a real spot.
You gotta be up
In
late.
Boston.
You gotta be up late to watch that.
You know what's crazy is if you go
After
to
that,
Google,
MASH comes.
this is random, baby.
MASH.
This is
There.
yeah. Murder She Wrote.
In the heat of
Murder She
night.
Wrote. Oh, he did it.
In the heat of the night.
Man, no, my theme song used to be the CSI theme song.
Yo.
What theme
You
song?
know what? I'm gonna tell you the first episode. I'm gonna tell you the episode that took away my innocence.
Oh,
On what?
Just of watching regular TV.
Oh.
In Heat of the Night. It was an episode where Clifton Powell was on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's young Clifton Powell. They, Heat of the Night is in Mississippi, so
Yeah.
they looking for Clifton Powell because he has information that could keep somebody in
It was
prison.
a witness.
Right. So one of the dudes that's after him went to the guy who's in prison who got the information on him. He's talking. The only thing the guy in prison asked, this is his only part of the scene. He goes, "Where's that?" I was like,
They said it?
"You said it, bro." I was like, and I know I was actually like 5-6 years old at the time.
So,
Yes, let's see.
okay.
Oh.
So, that's I might just like that kind of put me on. But yes, we have a lot.
They got fat.
We have a lot more stuff coming on. We have a lot more stuff coming up at the end of 2021
Oh, yeah.
for the Where You Ask podcast. Also, merch.
Merch.
If it's getting cold, so you might need some jogging. You need a hoodie. We got you.
And some sweaters. I think
And some
sweaters on there.
We also got the whip the condom off. Like, take the condom off shirts coming soon. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Shout out to Ambi Easy for working on
And
that.
we're gonna have some get off your phone whole shirts.
Exactly. Get up off your phone, ho.
Go ahead,
That's it. Get up off your phone. I got T1. He's always on his phone. We ask him a question, he never know what's going on, man.
You know what's funny is that song started off with me telling Travis to get off his phone.
I'm
Because
letting
he
you
was
know.
sitting at his phone like that, and I was like, "AT."
But we were
Get
still
up off
in
your
intermission
phone.
though.
Yeah.
We were still in intermission. I was minding my business.
He was the one that was the fruit tray. I was like,
Shout
AT.
out to Ebony with 2 E's. She made that tray for us. That was
Oh yeah, shout out to them.
She made that
I was
tray.
over there eating grapes and cheese.
Man.
Hey Travis, AT, get up off your phone.
But next
he was like,
week, we have KG.
"Oh
He's
yeah,
gonna be performing some
Slim
songs
Biggie.
off Slim Biggie the Mac.
You know,
He's
big
gonna be
Mac.
performing some songs off his Flex Season. If you like that album cover, I did that. You like our flyers? I did that. You like all our social media posts?
I did some of those.
We did that. We did that. You thought we
Well,
was no, we did that.
Instagram. Nah, you ain't. You should put your video up on that.
Which one?
The one you just did.
I did mine.
The one you just did. You sent to us.
The dancing.
Mm-hmm. You was like,
Don't just
I'm
be
going-
dancing. That's just Snapchat stuff.
Nope, I'm gonna say post.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Yeah, save it and post.
Put a
But-
Joker face on there. Edit it.
But it should go. DJ David Diamond.
It's your fella T1.
There's the boy D. And it was good this game.
And we are.
AKA Mr. Live at 5.
And we are Where You Ask
Where You
podcast
Ask.
out.